part of the promise. The autopsy result is out. Now, I did not want to come on here and talk about the autopsy because, like I have always made it known, it is not a judicial case. Lagos State government is now involved. And I didn't want to talk about it initially. But looking back at all the accusations, all the humiliation, all the insults that we received, I said, I owe it to my daughter for the world to know this. I promised you guys I will keep you updated as it goes. And so here I am keeping my own part of the promise. The autopsy result is out. This fella was electrocuted. My daughter died of electrocution. I have been subjected to trauma for the past 2 weeks. Tomorrow will make it 3 weeks. My baby died. This school made me think I was crazy. They made me think this narrative of she was sick, she was sick, she was sickly, she was sickly. They sent letters out. They sent out publications. People insulted me and my family. To that woman who commented that your pikin die, instead make you go do tests for all your other children. You dey look for who to judge. You dey look for who to fight. I will not curse you. I will not say what I'm going through. You will go through it. I will pray for you. May God judge you. To that guy that said, why should they shut down a school because of just one child? May God judge you. To everybody who kept pushing that narrative that Omode Salami was a sick child, that I should go and do tests for my other children, that me and my husband should go and run tests if we are sick. I will not say the pain I'm going through, that you will go through it. I will tell you that the God of truth and justice will judge you, because only God searches the heart. If you were paid to bully me, to insult my family, if you were paid to insult me, to kick me at my lowest, may God judge you. With pain in my heart, with tears in my eyes, on the grave of my daughter, may God in his anger judge you. My child was electrocuted to death. What this school did, I told them, I don't want trouble. I don't want trouble. All I want is answers. They came to my house. I knelt down. I begged. I pleaded. I said, Mrs. Amao, please. I don't know how autopsy is being done, but I have browsed it and the image is scary. Please. My daughter is already dead. Don't make me put her through that. They will butcher her. I beg you, in the name of God, you are a mother. Help me investigate and find out what happened. She said she doesn't know. They came to my house on Saturday, 2 days after she died. My husband told them, we have been hearing rumors of electrocution. Can you please help us investigate it? Can you please help us investigate these rumors we are hearing? They refused. My daughter was butchered for autopsy. She was opened up. They took part of her kidney. They took part of her liver. They took stomach contents. She was menstruating. They took blood. Her head was broken. They took part of her brain. They broke her leg and took bone marrow. Omode Salah was butchered just because Christland kept protecting their reputation. I begged, cried, I pleaded. I told them, I've already bought caskets. I've already bought caskets. I've accepted my fate. Let me go and bury my child in peace. Let me return her to her maker in complete peace. Please tell me what happened to my child. They kept on playing hanky-panky. They sent a letter to me and told me and my husband that they just want to assure us that they did everything humanly possible to save my daughter's life. How can you say that? How? I was there on that field. I was there in that stadium. Why didn't you call me? If I back my baby and cry outside, somebody would have saved my child. If you had called me, I will carry her on my back and run helter skelter. Somebody would have saved my child. Since you knew you didn't have a doctor on ground, you didn't have an ambulance. But instead of them to do that, what they did was they kept on pushing that narrative of she was sick on so and so date. She was sick on so and so day. She missed school on so and so day. She was sick. Christland, baby, I know you people are here watching me. I know you have spies on my page. I know you have spies all over. I want to ask you, if she was that sick on the 31st of December, on the clinic of January, she was sick. And parents, hey God, una shock me. Mothers, no. Women like me, we carry belle, enter labor room, push pikin, come out. You are supporting Christland. Are you not paying school fees? Why is it so important to you to remain in the school's good books? A parent told my friend that, but when you sick, Jare, when you sick, Kakiri, I will not curse you. May God judge you. If I say what has happened to me should happen to you, that is me wishing death on an innocent child, and I would never do that. But I will say, may God judge you. To those people commenting evil comments that said, happy to rush by Whitney's school and check on her. Our principal just called me. My husband said, fine. He got there. They called her out. She was fine. She walked out by herself. She carried her bag. Nobody said anything to her father. They said they told her father. They didn't tell her father shit. My husband, in his usual manner of headache, hospital, stomach, hospital, temperature, hospital, he took her to the hospital. It was God at work. Because if it was me, I would have brought her home. That because you don't share, you seem fine to me. But for his own kind of person, he took her to the hospital. I joined them there at the hospital. The doctor looked at her. He said, but you are fine. What is giving you anxiety? Are you stressed? He said, no. Is anybody toasting you in school? We all laughed. He said, have one boy disturbing you in school? We laughed. He said, I've checked you. He checked her heart, her ears, her throat, her tongue, her eyes, everything. He checked. He said, you are fine. And he said, the doctor said, if she is going back to school, because this was around 11 a.m/12 noon, he said, if she's going back to school, please tell her teacher that if she needs to rest, let her rest. Because he asked my daughter, she said, we are having inter-house sports. He asked her, is anything stressing? She said, no, we're just having inter-house sports. So he said, okay, if she's going back to school, please let her, if the teacher wants her to rest, if she wants to let the teacher allow her to rest. If she was sick on that 20th of January, will a medical doctor say if she wants to go back to school, let her go? But he discharged us. We bought drugs. He gave her 2 dosages of sleeping tablets. 2 dosages. He said she should take one that Friday and then one the following day. She came out from the hospital. Her daddy bought pizza. She ate. We got home. She played game throughout. I had to even for like this medicine we paid for. I come and use it. My baby was fine. On Monday she went to school. Nothing was wrong with her. But Christland, that was the first thing they posted, that she was sick. And women like myself that have children in that school, you know, even fear, say, what if this was my child? Is this the way this girl would have been treated? So that means my child can be hurt. Let's not even say die. My child can be hurt. I want to know the next lie they will tell me. I want to know the next lie Christland will tell me. At my age, I'm planning burial.
The hospital already, the doctor of the hospital already ran away.
At my age, I'm planning a burial. For a child, I was planning her university. And some people are rejoicing. Somebody commented and said, this woman's mouth is too sharp for somebody who claims to have lost a child. I went to that woman's speech, the matured woman. May God judge you, ma. May it. People that are not sensitive. My child died. Somebody commented, it can never be me. My children are covered by fire. Madam? Oh, I don't cover my own children. It's in my brain. I cannot seem to get it out. I have to post her happy memories so that I will remember Desola as the happy, active baby I had. My baby was not a sickly child. Lucky Christland, lucky parents. They sent you guys a letter that my child was sickly. You know, but none of you reached out to me. Only Tiana. Tiana reached out to me. Tiana's Empire and Mercy Johnson. Every other parent, Christland Lekki, was busy. God, Jehovah be saying, me was it, me was sorry. My hands are clean. If really God is on the throne, he will judge you in his anger. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. God's anger